And of course, you're going to be attending the special session and voting no.
Well, I'm going to be attending the special session, absolutely, and I'm going to be standing up and saying that you do not do this. It's dishonorable to bring in corporations from no matter what sector they're in, whether it is in pharmaceuticals or it's in biotech. You don't bring in any industry, make them promises, have them spend $250 million, locate here, and then turn around and break your promise to them because you can, and it's politically expedient. If you want to make a new deal with those who have facilities that are up and running in Ocean City and Perryville and now in Annapolis, and the ones that are yet to be completed out at Rocky Gap and in the Baltimore City, then you renegotiate with them and you sit down and you get an agreement and you do it through a regular process open to the public, and so that everybody knows that we're taking the whole gestalt. Everybody's looking at what pieces are going into this, and you have public input and you have public hearings. This has all been done behind closed doors, and it's a sham for openness in government. If you really want to have a process that you can respect, then have the press, have everybody in the room, have them know what's going on, and we can debate it. But this is not what's happening.
And so really I was hearing that if there was going to be another a special session, that there were going to be some delegates that were going to boycott it.
Well, here was the problem with the boycott. As I asked some of them, you got to ask the second question. Well, first question is, will it make any effect? Will we be able to stop what's happening? If we had enough Republicans and Democrats together who said we're going to leave and they won't be able to do this special session, that would make a difference. But there aren't enough who would boycott. They'll do it without you. So now the second question you have to ask is, if you do boycott, eventually the gendarmes are going to come a knocking. Now you got to decide, do I hide, do I run, do I fight, or do I let them take me down to the special session? And they've got to ask themselves if they're going to say I'm not going. In front of our session, they start every session with a black mace. It's up there with a silver tip, and it's from the 1600s, and it's got engraving on it. And there's actually some dents in the silver part where they used to give it to the Sergeant of Arms, and the Governor of Maryland would send them out to knock you on the head and drag you back to session to do your vote if you didn't show up.